Welcome to our March Madness NCAA Tournament Elite Eight, Final Four, and National Championship pick. Now, this is based on my preseason Field of 68 bracket. So it's not necessarily the best 8 teams in terms of the most talented, because you're going to see one omission here in my Elite Eight. You're not going to see Duke, even though they may have the most talent in their starting 5, certainly the best freshmen in the country. In my bracket, I have them losing. What's the common thread in my Elite Eight? All very experienced teams. That includes Kentucky with their veteran players, Tennessee with their core group that returned from winning a co-championship of the SEC, Virginia, yes, after losing to that 16 UMBC last season, they returned their core group and they added a key transfer in Braxton Key from Alabama. Gonzaga, their core group back yet again. With Kansas and North Carolina still has a host of veterans led by an All-American in Luke May. Kansas with that Memphis transfer, Dietrich Lawson. Villanova, they've got the 2 key veteran guys in Phil Booth and Eric Pascal with their freshmen. And, of course, Nevada. Jordan Brown's the freshman, but the rest of the crew is very experienced. Caleb and Cody Martin and Jordan Caroline. That's 8 teams that all are very experienced that I think will be in the Elite Eight. All right, let's move from the Elite Eight to the Final Four in my preseason bracket. 2 of the 4 teams I think are expected consensus teams in Kentucky and Gonzaga because they are favorites to begin this season. The other 2, well, they're familiar names, but maybe not projected to get there at this point. North Carolina and Villanova. But they could get to the Final Four. I think their freshmen are going to improve mightily. And it could be a rematch from a couple of seasons ago when Chris Jenkins beat North Carolina on that buzzer beater, that historic shot for Villanova. Will it happen? No. I'm going with Kentucky and Gonzaga in the national championship game. But the Zags will suffer the same fate that happened to them a couple seasons ago to North Carolina. They will lose to Kentucky. The Kentucky Wildcats, my national champion. I've got them cutting down the nets in Minneapolis for the 2nd national championship for John Calipari since he got to Lexington, and here's why. Of course, they have a loaded freshman class, but it's the experience. The addition of Reed Travis from Stanford could be the difference for Kentucky. You add Travis with P.J. Washington and Nick Richards and Quade Green, and Kentucky has all the pieces to win the national championship. Experience matters, and Kentucky has it.